What's up, guys? This is Satan Rise, and today I'm coming back with a brand new fishing video. And in this video, we're gonna be heading out to a lake by my house. I've made a few videos out there before, some super nice fish out there. I haven't been out there though for probably a good, I'd say around like a month or so, a little over a month maybe. So that'll be interesting to go out and try and figure out a bite out there. And I actually haven't fished like at all. And well, okay, I fished a pond like last week. And I was trying to make a video there too, and I didn't catch anything. And one of the reasons that was because the weather got insanely cold. It started snowing a couple weeks ago, and that was like beginning to mid-October, and like we have like freezing temperatures already. So we'll have to see how those fish are getting affected by that, because when I went out to the pond by my house, it was already like starting to freeze over, so that was a little bit difficult that day. And today we have a much nicer day. The temperatures are around the same, but it's not windy at all. There's no sleet or snow, nothing like that. So the weather's actually going to start warming up here soon too. This week it'll get up like into the 40s and 50s. I think right now today it'll only stay around like and somewhere around in the 20s, so it's a lot colder today than it will be all week. But we're gonna head out to a lake by my house and see if we can stay warm and find where those fish are eating at. And yeah, I haven't fished for a little bit, so it's gonna be interesting to figure out a bite, but I have a general idea of some of the baits we can use. So I'll see you guys out on the water, and I'll kind of start explaining how these baits are gonna tie into today and see what works. So I'll see you guys out there. Alright guys, I just got out here a little bit ago. I've kind of just been driving around a little bit, turning on the sonar and just kind of trying to see where these fish are at. I wasn't marking up on too much of them, but right now we're sitting at about 12 feet of water. I went out to around the 20-ish feet, and I marked what looked like could be a couple fish, but I also marked some fish here around 12 to 13 feet just out of this weed line here. So the weeds are already all kind of dying off, or they all are dead already, the ones that are up shallow. So I'm just out past that weed line. The fish aren't going to like to be up with all those dead weeds, so they're going to want to move out to those better, more green weeds where they can sit and eat and get ready to go super deep for the winter. So the water temperature right now is 41 degrees. So it's definitely been dropping a lot. I'm not really sure exactly if I'm in the perfect spot where these fish are going to want to eat, but that's all I can do is just throw some stuff around and see what's working. So I just got a white flicker shad, and we're going to throw that around and see if anything wants. So we're just going to kind of use a slow retrieve, just keep it real slow. It's pretty cold. These fish aren't going to be super aggressive right now. So we're just going to take it slow and see if we can get any bites. Oh my gosh, first cast, there's a fish. That feels nice. I'm pretty sure it's a fish. Yeah, that's a fish for sure. Oh my gosh, that is insane. This is a big fish too. Feels like it. Is this a pike? Oh, what is this? Oh, it is a pike. Oh my gosh, first cast, you guys. We got a pike. It's not a bass, but that's a fish. Okay. Oh. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to get my net out for this guy. Oh my gosh. First cast, that's insane. Okay, let me see. I don't know if he's gonna want to take off again. Oh, yes he is. Come here. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. I felt like I was kind of hitting some weeds there. and then it ended up being a fish. It's almost kind of hard to feel with these gloves on. Okay, got him out. Just put my gloves on here. There we go, you guys. Nice pike. First cast, first 20 seconds. Super nice looking pike. All right, we're gonna get this guy back and let him go, and hopefully he can swim back down and get all warmed up again. All right, guys, sorry I did not get the video at the end of me releasing that fish. It swam off perfectly fine. I just must have accidentally hit it with my hand there, so it'd be pretty awesome if there was some more back over there. That was so crazy. I've never caught any pike on this lake before. I know they're out here. There's actually some muskie out here too. Muskie is a possibility, but I'm not really betting on that. That was pretty cool to catch that pike though. Coming out here in the cold, it's a lot more rewarding when you catch a fish now compared to like in the summer, that's for sure. So hopefully this spot's the juice right here, and this bait's the juice too, and it'll put us on some more good fish, so we'll see what happens. Good. I'm super glad we were able to come out and catch a bass. That was my main goal for the video. I think I might have to get out some pliers for this dude here. There you go, you guys, on the jerk bait. Nice bass there. We were probably in about, yeah, like 11, high 11, right around 12 feet. Super nice fish there. All the fish on this lake are super healthy. I'm obviously kind of figuring out a little bit of a bite here with this jerkbait. I must be somewhat around the right position, even though I wasn't marking them earlier. So I'm just gonna stick with this jerkbait, move up along this bank here, and see if we can get some more. But super nice bass to start the day, so we'll keep moving down and we'll get this guy back in the water here. Alright guys, it's cold out here, it's windy. I'm actually freezing right now, but the fish are biting, so it's making me really happy. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to stay out, but I'm just gonna keep moving along here and see how much more we can get. At first I thought it was a pike. It wasn't really even fighting too much at the beginning. It was just kind of like some tension there. It ate and fought very similar to how the pike did. And then it kind of started shaking its head a little bit more. And once it kind of came up to the surface, I could actually see it was a bass there. So we're just gonna keep moving along here and see if we can get some more for you guys. Guys, I can't tell you how nice that sun feels right now. I don't even know what the temperature is exactly right now, but it's freezing cold, that's all I know. And that sun feels so nice. It's super cool to come out and try something different. Like, I don't really fish jerkbaits that much at all. That's why I thought it was kind of cool that I caught a pike on it here, because that was one of the only like open water pike I've caught all season, and that one was the biggest one I've caught all year. So definitely not anything huge, but it's pretty cool to come out and catch them on a new lure like this that I don't really use that often. I've been trying to learn as much as I can this season, and really just I've been focusing on trying to figure out where the fish are at, where they move to, the different transitions, the different seasons, what they're eating on, and like things like that. And so that's why it's been really hard for me to just sit at home while I know that there's fish out there that I could be going out and catching, and I've just been too busy with school and stuff like that. So I haven't really been able to come out and fish for bass really for the past month or so, ever since I uploaded my last video. Just absolutely slayed them at one of the lakes by my house here, and we caught a bunch on a spinner bait. So I wanted to come out, and I knew spinner baits could definitely be an option today, but I also knew something like a jerk bait could work pretty well too. And they're loving it right now, so we'll see if we can get any more bass or pike. I'm really open to anything right now. It just felt nice to get some fish, so we'll see if we can get a couple more in the boat here. Feels nice. Oh yeah, it's a nice pike. It's a really nice pike. Oh, he's fighting good. Okay, he's barely hooked. Oh, let's go. There's a second pike of the day. This guy looks just a little bit bigger than the last one. I'll see if he can sit still here, and I'll get out the pliers and I can get him all fixed up. All right, you guys, there we go. Third fish of the day, second pike. This one's just a little bit bigger. I'm not even sure how long this guy really is here. Actually, I can measure him really quick. I have a measuring tape. Looks like he's just about 25 inches there. Super nice fish. We're gonna get him back in the water. He's been out long enough here. All right, guys, we just got that third fish back in the water there, second pike of the day. We've got one bass, two pikes, so it's been a decent day, just all on that jerk bait there. I don't really fish jerk baits too much, so it's been super cool to come out and get on a bite. I think I only have like 5 or 10 more minutes here before I have to head out, so I might just take a couple more casts, and then I'm gonna get ready to go. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. What's up, guys? I just got back from football. I actually just had football after I went fishing there, so I didn't have enough time to come home and talk to you guys and give you a little outro. So I figured I'd just kind of tell you guys a little bit about the day. It was really good. There was definitely some factors that went into finding and catching these fish today. First of all, temperature is a huge deal. Here, I would almost consider this almost like a transition from fall to winter. Even though technically it is still fall, the weather is almost transitioning into winter with how low the water temperature is, and it's still got a ways to drop. But in the fall, they move up shallow, they feed on bait, stuff like that. They're very aggressive, and now that the weather has changed and the temperature is getting a lot colder, they are not quite as aggressive. They're getting ready to, they already stocked up on their food. They were already eating all throughout the fall. Now they're kind of starting to back off a little bit, come out of those really shallow spots, and start working their way deep. Yeah, the thing today that I was looking for was they haven't moved super deep yet. Like, it isn't winter yet, so they're not in that mode. They're in a late fall mode. They're kind of starting to come off out of those shallows. A lot of the weeds are starting to die. They don't want to be where all those dead weeds are. They're going out looking for warmer water, looking for new green weeds that are alive, and they're able to get food there. They're able to still feed around those weeds, and they're ready to go deep once the water gets really cold. So that was the main thing for me today. I knew where the weed lines were at on this lake. I just wanted to back off a little bit off where I remembered that weed line to be, and that was just enough depth, I think, for those fish to feel comfortable. There must have been some good weeds down there. They must have been comfortable with the temperature. They were getting food down there, obviously. Those fish were definitely on that jerk bait. Now, not every day you're gonna go out and catch them like that right away, and you might have to switch up some baits and stuff, but that's the cool thing about fishing, is you always have something to learn. No matter what, there's always something out there to help you, give you a better chance to catch a fish. Just educate yourself more on the fishing, whether it's the fish in general or lakes, whatever it is. But yeah, guys, that was just kind of my tip for today, is just don't get discouraged. Go out there, try it out, learn some more, and I just thank you guys so much for coming along with me today and this whole entire season. Really, I'm super excited for the ice season. I'm hoping to get out and maybe record a video or two more before this ice comes on, but we'll just see how that goes. But thank you guys so much for coming along with me and learning with me and going on this journey with me, and I thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.